Yeah, so we spoke with a neighbor today who I hadn't spoken to yet, who lives right around the corner from Nancy, very, very close, has lived here for a long time, knew Nancy, they used to walk together. And she had a very interesting story, Jesse, because she says she saw a suspicious man walking in the direction of Nancy's house sometime around February 11th, which is a very significant date because that is the date that we know FBI agents were asking other neighbors if they had any ring camera footage from that day. Listen to what she told me, Jesse.
So this is my window that I'm getting ready in the morning, and I saw him out there. So I couldn't make out his face. He was in kind of street clothes, not shoes that you'd walk in, and he had a baseball hat really low, and he was kind of hunched over, and he was kind of looking around, and he just didn't fit. And he wasn't going terribly quickly like a normal person that's getting exercise. He was kind of going slowly, and when he walked by this street, he really took a long look at it.
And I actually misspoke. I said February 11th. I actually meant January 11th. So it would have been a couple of weeks before Nancy went missing on February 1st. And all the neighbors in this, it's the kind of neighborhood, they know everybody. They know, if someone doesn't look like they're normally here. It's that kind of a place. So that really, really stood out to her. And she says she has since talked to the FBI about it.
You know what's so interesting? I'm really happy you did that interview. Sometimes we don't think about what's that community going through. Obviously, there are those who knew and loved and care about Nancy, but they have been at the focus of this for weeks. They've been living through this for weeks on top of the fact they were probably incredibly nervous in the first few days about their safety in the community. Which brings me to an overarching point. What is happening in the overall investigation as far as you can see? Is it winding down? Hopefully not. Are they still canvassing? I read a report, maybe there's no more cadaver dogs out. Are they at a roadblock right now? Are there things going on behind the scenes? What can you tell us?
Well, we're hoping that there are things going on behind the scenes, Jesse. She had something really interesting, though, to tell me, that neighbor. Her sister also lives in the neighborhood, Jesse, just a few blocks away. And she says that the FBI came to her sister's house. 2 FBI agents came inside, wanted to look in her garage, and that her sister was suspicious that they were actually real FBI agents. This was a couple of weeks ago. So her sister called 911 after they left and said, look, I think I have a strange feeling about these FBI agents that showed up. Turns out like 7 detectives show up, more FBI agents, and they say, yeah, you're right, we don't think those were real FBI agents. They end up doing this massive investigation in her house. They're fingerprinting, they're there for 4 hours. They take her DNA. After all of that, they say, actually, we just now realized that they were FBI agents, which just kind of shows that there were some miscommunications happening in the beginning. Listen to what she said about that, Jesse.
So she called 911, and within 15 minutes, 10 minutes, there were 7 police cars, 4 FBI agents, said it wasn't the FBI. She was terrified. They swabbed her, fingerprinted the entire house.
They swabbed her mouth.
They swabbed her mouth.
For DNA, wow.
Yeah, and then were there till the middle of the night, and then just left, and she was terrified. So the next day at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, she got a call from the large group of FBI agents that were there and said, oh yeah, by the way, that woman was an FBI agent. We don't really know who the guy was, but she was, so you're fine.
So what a strange situation, Jesse, that they took it so seriously that they spent half the night at her house investigating whether it was fake law enforcement. Come to find out, they just didn't realize that it actually was the FBI, apparently. Just a very, very strange story.
Why am I not surprised by this? I mean, part of the narrative of this whole case is a question mark over the investigation, the back and forth between the Pima County Sheriff's Office and the FBI.